Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Teases about General Hospital updates, and teasers Carly Spencer will get help from Brook Lynn Quartermain when she gets stuck on something pertaining to Crimson magazine. Fashion is a different story altogether. Even if Carly can talk a good game and fake it like she did at that Five Families meeting with Sonny Corinthos. Maxie Jones' experience would have been preferable, but Brook Lynn steps in to support Carly when necessary. After they all met with Carly to discuss advertising arrangements, Carly attempted to press Tracy Quartermain to pay more than she should have. People who read Crimson are very interested in fashion, and while Carly knows how to dress powerfully, she is by no means a fashionista. Carly is having trouble maintaining Crimson's market, and the magazine will fail if she is unable to do so. Despite their loyalty to Nina Corinthos, Carly took on a number of Nina Corinthos' employees because she felt obligated to keep them employed. GH teasers. Brook Lynn Quartermain found her grandmother's coupe objectionable. Although Brook Lynn didn't particularly enjoy her grandmother's coupe at Deception Cosmetics or Drew Kane's at Crimson, things are done. In contrast to her mother, Lois Cerullo, Brook Lynn is sympathetic to Nina and does not choose sides. She does not wish to be in the middle. Even while Carly would prefer to continue operating Bobby's, she doesn't want Carly to ruin the magazine either. Given that Deception Cosmetics and Crimson magazine have comparable readerships and a great deal in common, she is happy to assist Carly with her magazine and marketing inquiries. Even while Carly is arranging her wedding, Brook Lynn is encouraging and lets her know that she's available for anything. Though there was some discussion about it with her mother, it will be easy. Carly commends Brook Lynn for being a self-sufficient individual who pursues her goals without compromising, and they converse about the plan for Crimson. Carly feels much more at ease in her work at Crimson magazine and in the market after spending a few hours with Brook Lynn. She is appreciative of Brook Lynn's kindness and generosity, but above all, her friendship, as Carly hasn't had many girlfriends lately. Spoilers for General Hospital suggest that Drew will be in more problems soon. GH admirers, regrettably, also believe he is unrecognizable to his loved ones. There was a man named Andrew Kane who turned out to be the previously unknown twin brother of Jason Morgan. Sure, Drew had a new look now, but he had lived for a long time with Steve Burton's visage, and from what we can tell, he only had memories of Jason until 2014, when he turned up in Port Charles going by the alias Jake Doe. We discovered that Victor Cassadine was holding Drew captive in an underground Greek jail after he was thought to be dead for around 2 years, but the man who emerged from that prison and came back to PC didn't seem to be our Drew. He declared that he loved his daughter Scout more than anything in the world, but as soon as he started to develop feelings for Carly Spencer, Scout became less important to him. Drew's personality appears to have been impacted more by a brief voluntary stay in Pentonville than it was by Victor's time in the Grecian prison, for whatever reason. Although we always thought Drew was acting strangely, his present behavior and responses are excessive. Drew is unpredictable and absurd, exhibiting everything from his vicious business methods to his desire to send Scout to boarding school without first contacting Sam McCall. He seemed to have forgotten that he admitted guilt and threw in the towel to save Donna from having to lose Carly, even though he has already threatened to harm Nana Reeves physically for disclosing the white-collar crime he and Carly committed. In his mind, Donna needed Carly more than Scout needed him, as Drew even went on to clarify. That is to say, he was imprisoned because he broke the law and jumped at the chance to serve his time rather than Carly. Carly was the first person on his mind when he got out of prison, and Scout was the last. Please spare us the untrue tale of how Nana prevented Drew from seeing his child. The previous Drew was a little more laid back and just wanted to move on, thus his new grudge against Nana is out of character. The new Drew seems so strange that even Carly questions why he wants retribution so deeply. Spoilers for General Hospital indicate that Sonny Corinthos is currently barely making ends meet in his marriage. He's not prepared to talk to Nina Reeves Corinthos, much less entertain the notion of being remarried to her. His apartment has been thrown open to her without even a farewell. Ava Jerome, Mora West, answered the door when Nina arrived at the house they had shared before Sonny slammed it in her face. Until they find out who has been harassing and mocking Ava, Sonny was gracious enough to insist that she stay with him. Now that they live together with their daughter on a secluded island, they are both alone and unmarried. What could possibly go wrong? Nina isn't likely to be invited back to the penthouse anytime soon, and she most definitely won't be receiving one to the island where she recently got married to Sonny. Nana is kept on the periphery and has stopped returning Ava's calls. Given that Ava is currently the closest person Nana knows who is also Sonny's friend, that certainly wasn't the best course of action. But as Ava watches Sonny struggle to move on and Nana continues to shut her out, it's possible that in an instant Ava will join Team Sonny. Sonny and Ava had not planned on coming under fire on the island. Not a shooting range, but a place of safety was intended to be that. Now that the attack has scared Ava, Sonny gets to be the one to put things right. We'd all know how much Ava enjoys having a handsome man who feels it is his duty to protect her, save her from almost anything. In all honesty, Sonny uses the justification that he would assist any mother of his children, but while they're at it, he and Ava are definitely growing closer. Sonny made it quite evident that he didn't want to talk about it when Ava intrusively asked about his plans with Nina. That is gradually beginning to change, and he is opening up more. He is reportedly less concerned that Ava would betray him than he was. She is not going to rush back to Nina and tell her all that Sonny mentioned. Rather, she will turn into his confidant, and maybe even more than that. Is there a hint of a Nixon Falls rebirth in the air? It takes place on an island, with Ava taking up Nina's role and falling in love with a man she knows she shouldn't. Who's to say he won't feel the same way about her? Please share your thoughts on what you believe will happen to Ava, Sonny, and Nina. Also, don't forget to return daily for more GH news and spoilers right here. Spoilers and updates for Wednesday, February 7th episode of General Hospital hint at unexpected visitors, bereaved girlfriends, and ER trips. Trina Robinson is a bereaved girlfriend. Ava Jerome informs a guest they're not welcome, and Hamilton Finn believes his father should see an ER. Ava informs someone they're not allowed at the church where Spencer Cassadine's funeral is taking place. Though Ava wouldn't be that cruel and Nicholas Cassadine is now incarcerated, it seems like a man dressed in black. She is most likely speaking to Cyrus Renaud, who may be mentioning that he is mourning both Spencer and Esme Prince. Ava would be offended by it, and wouldn't want someone who is mourning Esme to be near Spencer's funeral. Who else might it be? In the meantime, poor Trina tells her parents she's not going to PCU or anywhere else because she is so consumed by her grief for Spencer. Curtis Ashford and Portia Robinson are aware that she needs time to grieve and would find it difficult to concentrate on her academics. Given that Spencer would still be alive if they hadn't been to Paris, Trina will undoubtedly struggle to manage her studies opportunity at the Sorbonne in Paris. Her anguish would only become unbearable while studying in Paris. In another scene, Willow and Michael Corinthos make a move in the direction of reconciliation. Michael asks, "What is your secret, Nurse Corinthos?" as he casts a glance at Willow. After what she and everyone else discovered on New Year's Eve, she was right to demand some space from her spouse. Even though they seem to be moving in the right direction, Willow knows that this will only be a small step. Once she learns about that aspect of Michael, she will proceed cautiously. Now that he's with his sister Laura Collins, Cyrus admits he wasn't prepared for the degree of animosity, probably since she was the unwanted visitor Ava mentioned. Despite the fact that Esme will not be attending the funeral, Cyrus still wants to honor his great-nephew. Given that Esme is also thought to be deceased, someone ought to arrange for her burial as well, but Spencer's is not the appropriate location or time. Neither she nor Spencer would be thought to be dead if it weren't for her. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.